Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm again on the lot where I have more of Diagon Alley on it for my wizarding save file, and there's just a lot of shops for Diagon Alley that I really wanted to also build, and I thought I would do that in that neighborhood where I already had a lot of builds for Diagon Alley. But of course I only had one lot left where I could put stuff like that, so I decided to put a bunch of those shops on that particular lot. And as you can see, I've already built one part of the street, so I decided that in the middle would be the street, and then on the left side there would be shops, and on the right side there would also be shops. And this particular shop is the stationery supply shop. So there is one, apparently, at least according to Google, in Diagon Alley, and I decided that would be perfect because we do have those feathers with which you could theoretically write with. So I thought it would be perfect to actually put down as well, because we already have what the shop is supposed to sell, at least kinda. So I decided that that would be the next build on here. And as you can see, the shop itself is on the bottom floor and it's quite small. And on the top floor, on the floor above, I decided to put an actual living area for the shopkeeper maybe. And as you can see, there's a separate entrance to the living area for the shopkeeper, just because I thought that would make sense. And also I looked at some pictures on Google, and that particular shop had the front of it looked like that. So it has the blue door with the window, and then left of it is some kind of archway that leads to, we don't really know, we can't really see what it leads to. So I decided that that would just be the entrance to the upstairs. And as you can see here, I put down a bunch of shelves, and I decided to make them a little bit random and not put them in a straight line up and down, just because I thought it would look a little bit more like what I imagine wizards are like, kinda all over the place, not really organized. And yeah, that's just why I decided on that. And here you can see me putting down what they actually sell. So a bunch of those feathers with which you could theoretically write with. In The Sims you can't actually use them for anything, they are just clutter items. But I think they look really fun, and as I already said, it fit right in with the concept of the whole Wizarding World save file, so I decided that would be perfect for it. And I also decided that I wanted to put down a bunch of those antique books, because I thought that fit really well as well, and maybe they are diaries or something like that. So they are of course also supposed to be some kind of stationery supply, because that's what the shop is selling. And as you can see, I was finished with one side of those shelves and put all those clutter items on them. And then the other side, I decided I didn't want to do the same thing that I had on one side, but I decided that I would still have a bunch of feathers there, just because that was the main focus point for that shop. And then I was basically finished with the shelves and the most important part of cluttering everything in the shop up. So I just made some minor adjustments still. I put the mirror in the window, because from the outside you can see something like that. So I decided that I wanted a little bit of that peeking through the window, so I put down the mirror because there's some round object there, so I wanted to mimic it, and I decided the mirror would be fine as the imitation of that. And afterwards I moved up to the upper floor where I put the living area, and as you can see, it's quite small. but I decided it would be enough and I really wanted it to be, so yeah, I needed to move the bathroom because honestly a 2x2 bathroom is quite small if you don't have like the cheaty way of doing it with the university shower. So yeah, I decided that I needed another tile and I put that down, and then I moved on to the bed and I decided on a double bed, even though the space isn't all that large, but I really wanted to have one. And then I put down a kitchen. I even managed a full kitchen, and I also put down a dining table with 2 chairs and some skill building items. I didn't manage to put down really anything else, just some clutter items, but that was basically all the furniture that would fit in here. I just needed to make it a little bit prettier, and one way of doing that was to actually let light in. I hadn't put down any windows yet downstairs, so I needed to change that, of course, and I also needed some curtains to make it prettier and more realistic. And I put down some other things, for example the plants, to make it a little bit more lively, and some clutter items, and then I was finished with this part of that lot. Now you can see some screenshots of the build. I hope you like it. You can download it from the gallery. My ID is TGGSims, same as my YouTube channel name. I also hope that you liked the video and will consider pressing the thumbs up button and subscribing. Thanks very much for watching and have a great week. Bye!